Hello and welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm Cynthia Scott, your host for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. And today we are joined by Freeholder Director Lillian G. Burry, who serves as the liaison to the Monmouth County Historical Commission. Thanks so much for joining us today, Freeholder.
Thank you.
Freeholder, we know that you have such a passion for history, and I know how hard you work on preserving the history in Monmouth County as well as educating people about that. Tell us a little bit about that initiative and about that effort.
Well, I've often been quoted as saying, you can't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. And we have an exciting year ahead of us because New Jersey will be celebrating its 350th birthday. We shine because we've had such an influence on the life and culture of our nation. And of course, most people do know that we go back to the original 13 colonies. So we had a hand in our development from the very beginning. New Jersey has actually shown its diversity and its accomplishments through many venues. We are the home of 21 Fortune 500 companies. We have about 1,100 foreign companies actually seated here in New Jersey. And we have also many museums and art, what can I call them, film and art and music accomplishments here, and many outstanding names that go along with it.
Absolutely. So much culture throughout the entire state of New Jersey. Let's talk a little bit about the themes with NJ 350, as they call it. That's the historical celebration.
Yes, that's right. There are three themes. One is innovation, the other is diversity, and the third is liberty. And innovation relates to the innovators, the people who did innovate. And the one name that really shines is Thomas Edison with the light bulb. And from there you can go on to sites such as the Atlantic City Boardwalk, and then personalities such as Frank Sinatra and Count Basie. So we have innovators here, and the end result is that they have left their mark on our history. The diversity comes from our population, where we're sited. We're close to metropolitan areas such as New York City. And with that diversity comes a lot of interesting culture, different varieties of celebrations, if you will. And that's all woven into this celebration of our 350th anniversary. The third is liberty. And of course, that goes back to the fact that we were and still consider the crossroads of the revolution. And many important battles and skirmishes took place here in New Jersey before the war was ended. And an example of how we really stood up for liberty was that we were the first state to ratify the Bill of Rights in 1789. So those are the three themes that we'll follow through on.
Sure. And Director, are there any specific celebrations that will be geared to Monmouth County?
Oh, very definitely. As I say, Monmouth County really is outstanding in the area of history. Right at the present time, the Monmouth County Historical Association has a display of farming and agriculture from 1600 to the present time. And it certainly shows why we're known as, or should continue to be known as, the Garden State. It's a very interesting display. It's at their headquarters across from the courthouse, and very educational and entertaining. Beyond that, the lighthouse out at Sandy Hook is open for tours. And while you're there, you can look up at the Twin Lights sitting high on the Highlands Hills there. And of course, they have an exceptional maritime history. What I find really very entertaining and exciting is that the Monmouth County Historical Commission has now started an annual, what we call a weekend in Old Monmouth. And there are over 40 sites that one can visit over that period of time, and it's free to the public. And it runs the gamut from the battlefields in Manalapan to a house in 1700s in Matawan, which was a borough's mansion, and then over to Atlantic Highlands to the Strauss Mansion. That is an exceptional example of Victorian architecture. And, of course, we can't miss Shrewsbury with their 4 historic corners. It is a very exciting time, and there are places open to the public that normally wouldn't be as well. So I encourage everyone to really take advantage of that.
Sure. So much
weekend.
Information out there, so much great history in Monmouth County and the entire state of New Jersey. And for more information about NJ 350 and, of course, Weekend in Old Monmouth, you can go to www.visitmonmouth.com. I'm Cynthia Scott. Have a great day, everyone.